Good afternoon, and cold day today, and but it's nice and warm in here, and I'll spend a couple of hours in here getting a few more things done hobby-wise. And speaking of hobby, things are going quite well at the moment. I had a bit of a think after Salute and looked at my purchases of the Vietnamese figures, which I can't wait to get started, but I thought, now what I'll do, before I start that project, I'll finish off the Lion Rampant project. It's nearly done now. I've got a few more units, not even a few, I don't think. And I think I've been painting the Lion Rampant stuff fairly, must be a year now. And it's got to the mass now, which I wanted. This came through the post, which is something to do with it. I'll show you what I've been doing afterwards, but I'll just open this up because I've been looking forward to it. And this is from First Call. And let's have a look. First Call is very good turnaround from ordering to receiving. Nice. Now I've been after this for a while. Saw it on one of Simon Miller's battlefields, I can't remember when, and various other places. But what I've got is perfect. A flock of sheep. How good is that? All cast up in resin. There you go. Be a nice addition to any battlefield, I suppose. So you've got that. And he comes with I suppose it's a shepherd. A nice figure there. I'm pleased with that. No, let's get all this mess away. Also, in the bin, not on the floor. Okay. Also ordered are 6 mounted crossbowmen. There we go. They are nice figures. I'm pleased that the crossbows are cast on. Give it a little bit more strength. Yeah, 6 of those. I'll paint those up in fairly neutral colours so either of my retinues can use those, I think. That's all the figures I need. I believe that, you'd believe anything. But, no, I think I've got to now, as I said earlier, I've got enough medieval figures. And now this is good. What I'll do. Now after my order from Irregular Miniatures, I ordered a couple of tents for the medieval project, and I haven't painted them up yet, but they came out looking like medieval carsies or toilets. Yeah. You've got just the size. There you go. I think it's a one-man tent, I think. I've got two of those, so I thought I needed something a bit more substantial. So I had a look. Again, first call, obviously. That's more like it. And there. That's a big piece of kit, that is. Well, that is good. So that, with a couple of these dotted about outside the castle walls, look good. Yes, I like that. That is good. I'm not too sure what they are. We'll have a look. Oh, so I'm pleased with all that. Now the also I received was this book for a bit of background reading, and I must say, out of all the Ospreys I've had, this is the least impressive. There's, you know, you wanted the basics of the colours. So it's the colour plates are 1954, 1955 Viet Minh. You got two pictures of main force Viet Cong, 1968. And then we go on to 1970s air crew or generals, sorry, air crew from 72, artillery from 72. 1980s, 87, 80 again. So it's all a bit all over the place. 1975. I mean, it's easy enough to go online, isn't it, to look at these uniforms, but I do like 1989 again, 1990. An opportunity missed possibly. I do like getting books. I look elsewhere, and I say it's easy enough to get online. But it's a bit disappointing, to be honest. When I was growing up in my mid-teens, late teens, in the 80s, there was a lot of books, novels released concerning the Vietnam conflict, and I read them, a lot of them, avidly. And I remember reading, I think, Fields of Fire, James Webb, Chicken Hawk, Robert Mason. What's that I read? Rumour of War by Philip Caputo, Dispatches, Michael Herr. But the one that really stands out, and I rebought it the other day, is 13th Valley by John Del Vecchio. And anybody with an interest, a passing interest in the Vietnam War, this is very good. Set in 1970, 101st Airborne. It's a cracking read, really good, and it gives a very good feel to the conflict. And also, why I bought it, now I bet I can't find it now, that's in here. Oh, here we go. It contains breakdown of the company or battalion involved in the novel. And it's really good. So I was thinking I could eventually base the American side. It's got squad breakdown, got the names of the troops. So that would be quite interesting to build this up following this, and name on the bottom of the bases. Highly recommended. So what I'll do now is I'll pop down to the bench. What I did get something else I forgot in my medieval box that finally turned up was 12 medieval figures by Blacktree. Now I like Blacktree designs. I like Blacktree design figures very much. I'm not so keen on the World War II stuff because I think some of the poses are unrealistic. But the medieval and the Dark Age sculpts are very good, and they run a sale every now and then, or normally have a sale on, but the delivery time is problematic. These took about 6 weeks, I think. I'm pleased to get them. I've got a lot of their Normans, and I'll show you these in more detail in a moment, and also what I've been getting up to. So I'll turn this off now and then try and put the vids back to back. Right, here we are. Quick look at those bits and pieces from First Corps, and that's the marquee, or large tent. As you can see, it does look like a toilet outside. But I've got 2 of those, it doesn't matter, I'll dot those about. But no, I'm very impressed by this. So that's that. And there is the flock of sheep. How good is that? I suppose I'll have to do a black one, being the dark sheep of the family. Got little blowholes, but I'll fill those in. No, that's great. Right, so what I'm doing now is I'm painting up the figures sent to me by Paul Alba, and this is a medieval campsite, civvy, sitting round fires and stuff. I've just started the resin figures on there, sitting down their logs, and I'll crack on with those today. A few fires and stuff, but they came with, oh, no, that's the price, these here. And these are again by First Corps, and once again very nice to paint up. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put these on 70mm round bases and have them interacting with each other. And again, it's nice to paint something else that's not covered in armour, festooned with weapons. And the bab. So they'll all be together. Now also with those, I did these 4 figures by Irregular, and I must say they're not up to standard of today's sculpts, but they're okay. And this is the Bombard crew. Set of bellows there, which I might put into the campfire, one of the campfire sets. Rather grotesquely misshapen face. And I suppose he's the master gunner. Which I've got to do a bit of work on this bit here. I think it's set in front of the touch hole possibly. And the Bombard is that there. So I'll have a go at that this afternoon. So that's those. Now the figures by Black Tree Designs. Let's have a look what I go for first. Not a bad size. And as I said earlier, I always enjoy painting these up, Black Tree there. Ever so slightly caricatured, but they're very similar to their Norman range. In fact, I think I recognise some of the faces. But they paint up very nicely. And that's mixed swordsman two-handed weapons, and a few more swordsmen there. But I painted up previously, I'll show you now. This is a set of Norman figures by Black Tree Design. As you can see, they do look very nice. I can't remember when I painted this lot. But certainly worth a look at. The only trouble is, as I said before, is the waiting time. I mean, I think a friend of mine was waiting months for an order. But when they come through, it's certainly worth it. Now there's the figures by Foundry, which I haven't shown you. And this is 2 packs of figures. Slightly more slender than the first call figs. But again, they more additions to the tabletop. And with hindsight, what I think I should have done is put some on plain grey bases so I could dot them around the castle. An oversight. He's a nice one, this guy here. You got a couple of hefty boys lugging bits and pieces around, which look good next to carts. I recommend these though. They are nice figures. I think that's the Lord of the Man on the left. Having a little chat with her about misguided ways, probably. That's those. Now, what I did do, I finished off that command stand, so just bear with me 1 second. I've got to get that out. Oh, where's that? I think that's in that box there. Yes. Here's the command stand by first call. Again, hypothetical, so the standard or flag just came out the spares box. Nice chunky figures. Right, that's that. That's those. That's all those done. And last but not least, my birthday present from Joe, which was the Convoy box by Warlord Games for Victory at Sea. That's 3 Victory ships and 3 Liberty ships. And that comes with the 1 oil tanker. Quite nice to paint up, something a bit different. I was tempted just to get rid of the lettering on the side and just have as generic merchantmen. But looking forward to using those. I still haven't played a game. I've collected quite a lot now, so it's just time. And yes, interesting stuff. Right, that's it. And I'm very impressed by that tent and those sheep. I'll try and get on with those as soon as possible. Yeah, so I'm going to finish off the Lion Rampant project, and then we'll go down the Mekong Delta, I think. And as usual, thanks for watching.